Hi. So that's a bold title, and I'm really excited about this video because I can finally talk about this. So to give you some context, because we need to go way back, I was a geeky teenager that liked to do all kinds of geeky things. I got into app development, tried to become my own self-employed app developer. It was appearing that it was going to go everywhere. I had some brilliant people supporting me. People really wanted it to work for me. Ultimately it didn't. And I said, I am never going back into the app world. Nope, nope, never. Until dun, dun, dun. I got an email back in March from someone who watches my videos saying, I've been working on this app, it's very early stages, I've got a beta of it, would you be interested in having a look at it? So I had a look at it and all I saw was potential. And very quickly I became involved in the app, and I'm actually 20% owner of the app. So in the last 4 months I've basically been taking all the knowledge that I know about the app world, doing everything that I didn't do the first time, brought someone else involved, in fact my friend Vicky. In my London Autism show vlog I'm at my friend Vicky's and I'm saying, oh, we're just working on something. That's what we were working on. And here we are in July with an app called Aumi. I could talk about the app, or I could just show you the app. Just going to scooch over here and launch it up. So here we go. Here is my screen. This is my today view. As you can see, I've not been inputting much today. That's just because I've been getting on with so much. But this is the whole point of the app. We don't want an app that bombards you. I've used apps in the past for this kind of thing that punish you if you don't use it every single day. They're like, oh no, you've lost your streak or whatever. It's like, no, technology shouldn't be about that. It shouldn't be about just being on it constantly. It should be there if you need it and if you want it. But I don't think that today's tab's probably the best one to start. So let's start at you. Look, there's my profile. There's me, picture of me. And there's my birthday. If anyone wants to take note of that, I will happily accept tweets on my birthday. I'm going to jump straight into profile. Here we have sections where we can like enter in our sensitivity to different sensors. The whole idea of the profile is if you need to quickly be able to communicate your condition across to someone. And then we've left it as just basic text fields for challenges I have, and also how to help if I'm upset. We don't want to be putting words in people's mouths because there's nothing worse than being told this is how you should be treated for your condition. Left it as a very blank template there. Going back onto the U tab, this is where you see the more of the moods and activity stuff. So I have moods there. They're all my moods. You get happy, okay, and sad to start off with. I've added nervous, overwhelmed, and chill. I did have a different picture for chill, but my friend said it was creepy, so I changed it to that one. Dead easy to add another mood as well, so let's just add something for, I don't know, I can't think of another mood. What do I often feel? Excited. And let's select a symbol for that. Devil. I obviously don't mean a devil, but look, easy as that. And you can reorder them to the ones that you use the most, etc. just by simply holding down. Look, it works exactly how you'd expect it to work. Make sure you press save there. I am going to remove that one because I don't want a devil that's excited. Now activities. I'll explain about the numbers in a second. However, this is where you should add all of the bits that you do throughout your day. So I've definitely not added them all there. Let's add something something filming a video. That's a good appropriate one. So let's put filming, and let's give it a nice little let's give it that kind of camera. Yeah, that's kind of there. And then I want this whole energy score thing. I need to think about how does filming affect my energy. Does it give me energy? Does it drain me? It doesn't matter if it changes every time, but what's the most average? So I'm going to say that filming kind of drains me a little bit, but it also gives me a lot of energy. So I'm just going to go with -2 on that and save that. Again, I can go and edit and I can reorder these dead easy. I should probably add in something else which gives me energy. I know what one we're going to go with. Watching Hercules. The emoji I'm going to go for is a little Easter egg to Hercules. I can think of exactly what it is. Let me just find it. See, we've got so many to choose from because we really want it to be as personable as possible. Personalisable. I'm going with the shooting star emoji because shooting stars are actually a song cut from the film. It's a very good song. Anyway, watching Hercules, that gives me energy. Let's go with plus. I'm going to go for like +7. I like a little traffic light system there. The colours change depending on how, what kind of impact it has. You do get an initial startup screen with all this, I should probably say that. With the mood tracking, you can actually see like the percentages of what's been affecting you over the last week and month, because it's important to look back at that. I actually can tell I've been a very happy person in the last month. It's because I've had the autism show. I've been like up on cloud 9, haven't I? Anyway, so let's have a look at what else we can do with all these bits and bobs. This is the today page, and this is very much a dashboard. It's fully customizable, so let's go and edit. I actually don't want that activity actions at the bottom. I would quite like my details, and I'd like to put them to the top. My events, I've not had anything planned today, so let's head over to the planner and I'll explain that bit. Here's the planner. So I'm actually halfway through today. I only use this on days that I'm finding particularly stressful, and I shall show you why. So like for tomorrow, what am I going to do? Well, the first thing in the morning I'm going to do is dog walk. Cool. Okay, right. Already I can see I've got an energy impact of -5, but okay, right. And then as soon as I get back from dog walking, I head in the shower. I know I've got 2 phone calls tomorrow, so I'm going to stick in 2 phone calls. However, I know that tomorrow one of my phone calls is a meeting. It's a meeting about this app. So let's go on edit event. And as you can see, so it's got the -2 in that I set previously, and you're able to edit this. So if I know it's going to be a long phone call, I'm gonna predict it's going to be a bit longer. But I can add some notes here. For instance, I can go discuss release day stats, for instance. Just if I want to put something in there for me to remember, that's all good. Cool. We can also set things like location. So, well, for me, I'm going to be in Nottingham. So there we go. There's me, Nottingham. Checklist. I can add a checklist of things, etc. Just things there. I can add a start time and end time if I want to. It's the like we just want to put in as many fields as possible so people can plan as much as possible. Anyway, let's continue planning my day. I've got another phone call. That's a secret phone call though. I'm not going to tell you what that's about. And I can see, look, I'm going to get to the end of the day and my energy is going to be -5. I know that when my energy is lower, that means I'm more likely to get set off by things. So I need to work in some me time. So let's add an activity. I think I should watch Hercules at the end of the day. Did watch Hercules last night. But yeah, there we go. I'm going to bed with not too much energy, because that's the other thing. You don't want to be too hyped up before bed. And yeah, we offer you 7 days in advance currently. So if you're like myself, you may not want to plan every single day, but you may want to record what's going on every single day, and there are numerous ways to do this. For example, I've got one at the bottom of my Today tab. I can choose an activity I've done. I've done filming, and this has been an alright video, so let's go with 0. And then look, I get a nice pretty graph there. I really like that pretty graph. I am going to record my mood as smiley face here, because I am happy. You can also set it up so you get notifications. It can ask you to any frequency of time, how are you feeling? And it will just be a silent notification that pops up on your phone. We don't want something that's beeping at you going, We don't want something that's just beeping at you constantly. We want something that's not invasive, just pops up on whatever your device, pop up on your watch maybe, just asks you to select the emoji. Now, the other type of notification that we offer is a morning check-in. So, for example, on the activity planner, at the moment, my neutralness is 0, but you may say, Connor, what if I wake up in the morning and I feel like absolute rubbish? Well, put that in. It will ask you first thing in the morning, going, morning, how do you feel? Or on this Today tab, you can just check in there and go, I'm just going to add -2. Or I actually woke up with loads of energy this morning, so I'm just going to add like 5 to it. And as you can see, that's changed my graph now, and I've got the 2 points on there. Probably should have checked in first thing this morning, but this is the thing, it's not going to punish you if you don't do that. Another way that I like to input information is by using widgets. These are really useful things built right into iOS. I just swipe left on my home screen. Yes, I have got Lego Hercules in my background, why wouldn't I? There's also my batteries of my devices and the app to buy bus tickets. But our 2 Aumi widgets that we offer are a way to enter in the mood, so I can just simply tap on the smiley face. There we go, there's my mood recorded, really easy to get to. You can do that from the lock screen even. There we go. By the way, the little emoji on the end is the one that I did use for chill, but my friend was like, no, don't use that one. That's a little bug, it hasn't updated. Don't worry, that's already fixed by the version you've got released. I've said this is a very early version, but as you can see, there's already a lot in there. And the thing is, we want to offer as much as possible, so there's more options to be able to use the app, because everyone uses their devices in different ways, so the more options we offer, the more it's going to be more customizable to everyone's individual needs. I'm really happy with the design of it too. I think it looks like Apple would have made it. One thing I didn't mention as well, so it costs $2.99, and it's available on the worldwide app store, so of course it won't be $2.99 in each region, it will be whatever the equivalent is. But we want to make sure that we've got our hearts in the right place, because we're not doing this for money. Simply the only reason we're charging it is because we just need a bit of money to be able to develop it, and just the little costs that we insure. But it's very much a passion project. It's very much like everything else I do. I don't want money from it, I want something to improve my life. And since using this, I actually started using it 4 months ago in a period where I was very stressed, and having the app, I had 75% less meltdowns. That alone, I hope, is something to sell it. Obviously that's just me personally, but if that can have the same effect on anybody else, on one other person, this is all worth it. We want this to be a community thing. We want every bit of feedback that you have to offer. We're not there trying to tell you how to use your life, we're here to say we can try and make it a little bit easier. And we want to reflect that in the actions that we do, even with the money. Like 10% of the money is going to the National Autistic Society, of course. What other charity would I end up giving it to? We haven't sorted that officially yet, but when we have, there'll be like in support of National Autistic Society on our social media. Aumi_app on Twitter, by the way. We've got a little website too, aumi.app, if you want to have a look there. There's Ethan, who's autistic, who's the guy who came to me. There's me, obviously, and there's Vicky, who isn't on the spectrum. However, she works in this field. She knows exactly what to do with this stuff. Social entrepreneur, she is. That's about everything. I think I'm happy with that. I need to cut that down to something reasonable, but I hope this gives you more of an insight too as to all the little bits that I do in my life. So this has taken up quite a bit of time for me, and I'm enjoying it, and I can't wait to see what people think of it. And yeah, feel free to ask any questions about it in the comments. Go for it. Provide me feedback directly, tweet it to the account, whatever. We'll try and make it work for everyone. We're just having the app on iPhone for now. We could expand to other Apple devices in the future. That's definitely something we've looked at. We've got a list of ideas like 3 miles long. It's just looking at what direction we want to take it in. So yeah, let me know if you download it. Let me know what you think of it. I hope it will be useful for yourself. If not, for maybe if you've got someone that you know on the spectrum, that you could use it for them. If they're not quite able to use that, you might be able to use it to plan the day for them. Yeah, we just want to offer something that's for autistic people and by autistic people, but in reality it's probably useful for more than just people on the spectrum. It's useful for anyone who just needs a bit of to offload a bit of their mind, which is why I love technology. I get to offload a bit of my mind. I wouldn't be as independent as I am without technology, and I think this app is such a huge step in that kind of thing. Anyway, I've yabbed on enough. Thank you very much for listening to that. I should say here quickly as well, something that's going to pop up on the end screen. If you've not watched the Matilda video, please go and watch it. Please go and leave a comment, just let me know what you think, because I'm really stressed about the fact that no one can watch it because it was unlisted. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Bye.